Hi guys, welcome back to Codemaster Coach, your medical coding tutor. Guys, we're in week 2 of February where I'm doing a CPC review and answering my most asked questions of me on my YouTube channel. So, to answer the one question that I continuously get in the last 3 or 4 weeks, when are you going to start your next class? And guys, I haven't answered those emails because I really wasn't sure when I was going to start the next class. As you guys know, Codemaster Coach just started her medical coding program last year, September. After doing YouTube for the last couple of years, I have been asked if I would start my actual program just like the ones that I did on the college level. So Codemaster Coach did step out. I took a leap of faith and I did it. And I started a class in September. And I wanted to run that one class all the way through the program before I started another class, but I had so many emails bombarding me that I did start a second class. So I call it my first beta class and my second beta class. And what I'm trying to do is get those students completely through the program so that I can work out any issues that might come up, such as ordering textbooks for my students or class meeting times that are convenient for the student and for me, because you know, with my program, I want to meet with each one of my students every week as we're covering material to make sure I can see the light bulb going off in their head, their eyes. I want to see it. I want to see that they're grasping the material, and I don't want to leave them out there. So trying to schedule class times that are convenient so that I can meet with every student at least once during the week has been an issue. But we've been working it out, and I've luckily been having multiple sessions, enough to meet everybody. And then looking at the amount of work that I want to cover. I want to cover enough work to cover CPC and CCS exams, so there's a lot of work to cover. And so making it fair to the students and making sure that I'm covering enough material each week and not too much. And then scheduling my classes. You know, I started off with one order in mind, and luckily through these 2 beta classes, I've changed the schedule up just a little, but it's these little issues that I need to work out before I run, you know, my next class. So those are things that I got to work with as far as these 2 classes. And right now I'm in the process of updating my newsletter with actual class schedules in the newsletter. You know, and everyone's asking me the cost of the program and any resources that the student will need. So I've been working with vendors and trying to make sure Codemaster Coach has a vendor to supply textbooks, to supply resources for my students. So this first year has given me the opportunity to do just that. And so I'm now in the process of trying to get I think I'm looking at September, August schedule, because I want to time it where whatever book you study with that you purchase for my program, that will be the same book that you sit for your national exam with. Hate for you to start a class with 2020 edition code books and then finish the program in about 7 or 8 months and then have to purchase another book in order to sit for your national exam with a whole new book. So I'm trying to line it up so that the student purchases one book and they sit and take their national exam with that same book that they've studied, that they got their little notes in. So just working out the little kinks. So that's what I'm working on right now. So that's why I have not been responding to most of the questions that I'm being asked as far as when are you going to start your next class. Just let me work through the kinks and then get it organized, and then I'm going to have a brand new newsletter that's going to have all the information that you need in it. And then by then, hopefully we'll have success rates for this national exam, and we can go from there. I'll have information for you. So just stay tuned. It's coming, and I will definitely make the announcement on this YouTube channel. Now, let's start week 2 of our CPC review. I have 2 good questions for you, so let's look at them. Let's see what we've got. All right. Your first question for week 2 is: a patient was found at home in a hypoglycemic coma. The patient had never been diagnosed as being diabetic. All right, how would we code this? Is it A, E11641, B, E15, C, E10641, or D, E16.2? All right, let's look at the question again. Patient was found at home in a hypoglycemic coma. Patient had never been diagnosed as being diabetic. All right, that's question number 1. And question number 2. Patient is admitted to the hospital for treatment of dehydration following chemotherapy as treatment for ovarian cancer. How would we code this? Is it A, E86.0 and C56.9, B, C56.9 and E86.0, C, Z51.11, C56.9 and E86.0, or C56.9, E86.0, and Z51.11. Again, that question. Patient is admitted to the hospital for treatment of dehydration following chemotherapy as treatment for ovarian cancer. So that's question number 2. And let's look back at question, pause it, whatever you have to do to get this question. And then let's look back at question number 1. All right, guys, stay tuned tomorrow as I will be back with another commonly asked question and the answers to today's questions. Thanks, guys. I'll see you in the next one.